with the return of Carol Brandolino from the South Side of Chicago. Carol, how you doing over there? Looks like you came from a cruise with the
Listen,
tan.
I'm a little bit Petty Murphy right now. I'm going to be Petty Murphy, is what my kids would say. I'm not going to see my peeps and not have a tan.
I know the feeling. I know the
Yeah.
feeling. Very cool, but that's all right. It's going to be cool. Guys, it's Thursday, the 29th of January. What, 2 more days? And January is over, and we're going into February. We got a great show lined up for you guys. Check the website, TonyOceanMedia.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the men and women in the military, and our veterans who fought for our country. But mostly it's dedicated to wonderful people like you who take the time and watch the show. Our good friend Seventh Heaven was on WGN yesterday morning, and Richie and the boys did a great job. Richie, take us in. It's showtime. Woo!
Oh, no. Are you there? I think you're frozen. Okay, well, anyway, when he comes back on, okay, by myself,
Here we go again. Now, yesterday, the last couple of days has been really good, but today, for some reason, it wants to do Xing Shang. All right, so we moved around a little bit. Anyway, it's live. You never know what you're going to get. Now, those tape podcasts, they can correct them when they're wrong. They can, if their hair is out of place. This way, we just do what it is, and it comes out. So, guys, thank you guys for watching today. Let's get right to our sponsor. Let's hope this works. Our good friends, Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Hey, it's time to get your seed started. 8-quart Miracle Grow seed starter mix and or indoor plant mix is 2 for $12. Select a 16-quart bag. They're 2 for $18. Stock up and save. Buy 3, 1 free on Ace Basic Pleated Air Filters. Get them, folks. What a great deal for 3. Buy 3. Also, did you know that not all LED bulbs are harsh, cool white? They also come in bright white and warm white. Get a 10-pack of Fight LED light bulbs, only $9.99. That's less than $1 per bulb. A lot of good stuff happening here with our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Ace Hardware. Carol, today, again, it's Thursday. I was just mentioning our good friends from Richie and Seventh Heaven were on WGN yesterday. They're doing a big fundraiser, so that's why they were on the show. Did one of their own songs, which is very cool. Very nice. It's always a good job when you support local establishments. How are you doing over there on the South Side?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. I feel like I did go on vacation. I have to say I should do this more often because it does feel good to have color. I was getting real pasty around January, like I'm pasty. But how about those pictures that Jeff made for us, the AI pictures? Those are so cool.
They look cool, man. So, Jeff, wherever you are, I want to thank Jeff coming out last night. I want to thank you all who came out to Rosario's in that cold. Susan, and thank you, and Jeff and Mike and Debbie and everybody that were there. Double T, great job. We're going to keep the party started tonight at Positano's in Oak Brook. It's Double T, Tony Toto, and Lisa P coming back from Florida. I'm sure she'll be tanned as well. Rumor has it, my buddy Kevin's bringing about 6 or 7 Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, and I'm talking about the real cheerleaders, the new ones.
Tonight?
tonight. Supposed to come by.
Oh,
So
all
it should be
right.
interesting tonight. That's going to be a
Good.
7 o'clock hit. Positanos tomorrow. Chicago Prime with Daryl Armenstadt, and Saturday Plainfield Big Sammy's on the south side of Chicago. We got Callan here today. Worked with him all morning, which was cool, and went to the dentist. They fixed this other tooth, so that's good. Just a pain in the ass to get all that done. Yeah. Carol, you like the dentist?
I mean, I like the dentist when he can put me out of pain, because tooth pain is the worst kind of pain. So when you're in that kind of pain, I invite it all, and that's what Novocaine is for. I don't really give a shit about the dentist. If I can get pain numbed, I'm okay.
Makes you wonder what's worse pain, tooth pain or an earache?
Ooh.
Earache is bad too. Oh,
yeah. They're
and
both,
I don't even know what they can do for it.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
They're both, I think, equally bad, because you feel like you're going crazy. Like it's like torture,
Yeah.
You'll do anything. I've taken some nasty like painkillers when I had the tooth pain so bad I couldn't even think clearly. It was so horribly painful. I don't know what's going on with my light here. But yeah, I've taken painkillers that knocked me out before, because you just have to, you can't deal with it. Make you crazy.
No. So thank God for dentist. Dr. Francis does a great job here in Roselle. Guys, we just, like you said, we got back from the cruise, the Chicago Music Cruise. If you're just listening for the first time, Sal and Rose was there last night. Mike, so a couple of people that were on the cruise were at the show last night. And Mary and Richie are working on a brand new one. Looks like it's going to be Stars of the Sea. That's what they're talking about. Back to the Royal Caribbean in January, but we don't know all the details yet, 2027. So once we announce it, go to mary@ntdvacations.com. Get on that mailing list so you can find out when the cruise is going to be announced, and you also get some special deals and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Again, because it goes by fast. You'll be surprised. Look, we're already January is gone, and about 2 more days. And once summer comes, God willing, everything goes a lot faster.
Yeah.
So Jeff Hunt with those AI pictures, really cool. It looks like he got that wet look. It was like very cool. Great job with that. With the sickness going around, Carol, they said they were saying the FCC said it's the worst. The CDC, saying it's the worst flu season in 25 years in the United States of America. And, I don't know if it's all the cruise went for me, and I just got a bad cold. I mean, that was it for me. But a lot of people have got stomach aches or, whatever it is, but it's got to be a mixture from the cruise and a mixture maybe from the airplane. Sometimes on the airplane, you're falling asleep, your mouth is open, you fall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. But you have a killer immune system. I think you have a killer immune system, with God bless you for that. And I think I don't have a spleen. I know I have a compromised immune system because of that, having that taken out. But I just think because you developed immunity to stuff from just being a kid or growing up a certain way and not being overly cautious. Because I'll tell you what, the people that are the most overly cautious, I think, are the ones that get sick first. Because I have a friend
all the time.
They're the first ones to get sick, but they're saying, I know you wash your hands a lot, and that's good. That's a good thing. That'll help you to not get sick even more. But God help me, I bite my nails sometimes, and that's the worst habit. The worst habit, because everything dirty
I do
is
too.
I
do too.
So,
only when you got something on your mind, right? Only when you got something on your mind, or you're bored, or you're thinking of something.
Yes, and you don't realize it. You don't realize it, So I'm going to just stick to what I've been doing and pray to God I don't get sick. That's it. I'm so far so good. And I'm going to keep doing what I do. I keep going out. I haven't been out in a couple of weeks, but I plan on going out tonight to see you guys.
But you know what, guys?
Weekend,
Carol, you're right. I think it is, and I think a little alcohol, believe it or not, might be cleaning. Yeah. I know they say tequila is supposed to really get rid of some of the germs. They're saying tequila is supposed to be the best drink for
Oh,
you to drink, actually, health wise, if alcohol is healthy at any point.
right, right.
Tequila is supposed to be the least. But interesting. Let's
Yeah.
see if anybody's watching today. There's Ronnie B, Kathy, Jill, Albert, Ryan. How you guys doing? Welcome to Ocean Spit. Happy 21st wedding anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Donald Trump. Celebrating 21 years of marriage. Now, whether they're the president or not, 21 years. Actually, you think at their age, in this day and age, is
Mhm.
21 years a long time to be married?
Hell yeah. At this day and age, absolutely it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely it is. And I think people do live by the cheaper to keep her. I think it's cheaper to keep him too. Sometimes it's just divorce is brutal. It's like a DUI. I mean, it's like a money pit. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
understand why they some people stay married forever, but they're separated. I was talking to a woman the other day. She said that her mom and dad have been separated for 9 years. They're technically not married anymore. On paper, they are, but they just stayed separated, and they have their lives separately, and it worked for them. And I can understand that now why people do that.
Yeah, I can see that too. It happening. Maria,
Yeah.
I think your mother, Carol, does not have sound. She's
Uh,
saying.
oh, really? I don't have
Um,
sound. Turn up the
Felix,
volume.
yeah, pump up the volume. There you go. Felix, hello, buddy. Lilia, you need to be able to build up your immunity. A little old Jack Daniels helps. Isabella, how you doing? Yeah, so I'm sorry, Ma, if we're not getting sound there on your end.
She'll figure it out.
Let's
I'm
get
sure.
everybody else seems to be hearing us. Hopefully that'll
Mhm.
kick back in for you.
Yeah.
Okay. The question is, you notice now, Carol, that more women
Mhm.
have longer hair. More women are doing that, and they ask Demi Moore, or Demi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, why women have longer hair. Now, whether they're growing it long or extensions, whatever it is, but they're saying it's a mix of 2025 style trends, breaks the old norms. It's like a rebellion against the age race for people who are 50 and 60 and up. You don't see the short hair as much as you used to. Now, is it because it's winter and it's cold? Or is it just like you got long hair? So what's the purpose?
Okay, so my mom, I wish she could hear this right now because she used to get on me about it. From the time I was like 40, even, she goes, "Why do you have your hair so long? Older you get, the shorter your hair should get." I'm like, no, I would look like an asshole in short hair. Personally, my face is not made for short hair. This is like everything for me. For me, I like long hair. It has something to do with your face, and it is a fad too with extensions, and you can have longer hair, different colors in there. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
But for me, I think some people look beautiful. Some women look beautiful in short hair. They can pull it off. But I also think the generation of the Karen, I think people just don't want the short hair. They're like, oh no, I'm going to get labeled.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't want Karen. Or they might think, remember back in the day when you had like butch hair, the women automatically, they said that they were supposedly,
right,
whatever,
right,
but
right.
I don't think that's it. I think women are doing it. Maybe, like I said, maybe a lot of people like longer hair or shorter hair. It all depends. Look, if I was bald, if I can bald my head, and some bald guys look good out there. I don't know
Yeah,
even why Brian Urlacher from the Bears got that hair. For what for?
right.
You're Brian Urlacher. They already know you've been bald for years. Why try to change your whole thing and pretend that you're
Right.
younger? To me, that didn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Yeah.
Marsha, I hope you're doing well. Emo, I hope you're doing well. Your ma has sound now. She has sound now. There you go.
Good.
Gina,
Hi,
how you
Mom.
doing, honey? Hope you're surviving the cruise. So we're talking about women with long hair. All right. Also, our good friend Tony Spavone from Bloomingdale. A long time it's been there. It's finally been sold after 42 years. But Tony Spavone will still be in there singing to some people. He's going to be actually singing still there, but there'll be brand new owners. I don't even know if they'll change the name. But congratulations to 42 years. Boyd, long gray hair on a woman is hot. Yeah, if it looks right, I agree with you. Also,
Yeah.
if I can get gray, I get gray here. If I can get the whole gray, like salty black, and I would
Yeah.
love that. But
That's
unfortunately,
nice.
I can't
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
would
A
like
lot of
to do.
that looks nice on a man. Like when people have guys have gray hair, sometimes
Yeah,
they're a lot younger than you think. People, because I look at the face, you can tell. Some people go white. My cousin went white at 22, 24, but he had a full head of thick, beautiful whitish gray hair, always
yeah,
tan. He looked really good. I mean, I think it looks very distinguished in a man.
yeah.
Guys don't have to like dye their hair thinking that
No, and
women are
you're
going to like
right.
them better. Yeah, because
Yeah.
women like it.
I used to have the sideburns dyed. They just didn't look right. There it is.
Yeah,
There's my buddy Frank watching the show from Positano's, the owner of the course, the one in Oak Brook. And of course, Frank is. We'll see you tonight, Frank. It's going to be very cool. Looking forward to seeing you, pal. Great food. If you get a chance, come on out to Positano's
Mhm.
tonight. 7 o'clock. Lisa P and Double T, Tony Toto. Jerry Jams is on vacation for a month. So we'll see Jerry at the end of February, early March. Jeff Hunt is watching. There you go. Tony said he's been bald forever. So there you go.
Yeah,
So
it looks good
there
on
you go.
him.
Paul,
It looks good on
yeah.
him.
Boyd, Paulie Walnuts wigs. Yeah, the wings. I think you got a
Yeah.
little too high, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Looking good. Taste of Chicago is coming back to Chicago this July. I don't know. Did you ever go to the Taste Chicago, Carol, when you were younger,
Oh
downtown
yeah.
and stuff?
Oh yeah. I grew up going to the Taste of Chicago. I actually had probably I know I've told the story before. I won't tell the whole thing, but I probably had my most drunk moment of my entire life at the Taste of Chicago when Leonard Skinner was there. And Bobby and we went to a bar before we went there, and I was drinking Long Island's by a White Sox park bar. And I was drinking Long Island's, and we got there and we're listening to Leonard Skinner. And I was so annihilated that I was so thirsty. I had nothing to drink, like non-alcoholic. And there was a family on a picnic blanket behind us, and they had like Diet Coke liters. And I was like, can I just have some Diet Coke? I just need a drink. And they're like, sure. And they handed me the bottle and about to hand me a cup. And I just started guzzling it out of their 2-liter bottle.
Oh yeah.
So,
Sometimes, yeah,
it
it
was
is
so
what
bad.
it is.
Yeah, I was drunk.
Yeah, crazy. It was great. They used to have a lot of great bands. I played
Oh, yeah.
there in 2010.
Okay.
And then I went there as a concert for the first time in 1981, and I seen Cheap Trick and Frank Sinatra on that weekend, which was very cool. But it's coming
Yeah.
back. So I'm happy for that, for you people, for Chicago to make money, and hopefully there won't
Sure.
be no riots and all that
Right.
bullshit in July.
Right. Mhm.
But what I'm happy that's not coming back is NASCAR will not be coming back in the summer.
No.
So
Oh, to Chicago, not to Chicago.
just
Good.
Chicago.
It shouldn't have
Yeah,
been in
yeah,
Chicago. It's out here
absolutely.
usually. By where I live, it's beautiful. I don't know why they ever changed that. It's a beautiful track they have out here, this Route 66. I mean, why would you change it? It's gorgeous. People tailgate. It's big and beautiful. And why you would go in the middle of the city, beyond me. I can't even believe what they went through to do that.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm glad it's
No.
gone, and
Mhm.
so it's
Yeah, for
maybe
sure.
wherever it's going to go, but it won't be on Lakeshore Drive, wherever
No.
they had it
Yeah.
this summer.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Now tomorrow, all the woke, liberal, I hate to say this, but tomorrow is National Shutdown Day,
Oh, no.
January 30th. So if you are the woke and you believe in all this garbage, folks, no work, no
Oh, okay.
school, no shopping,
Okay.
keep the ice out altogether. So does your boss have to pay you if you take the day off, or are you using that as a personal day? So you're not sending your kids to school because of that. You're no shopping, so not even online or nothing.
Yeah.
What is with this thing, National Shutdown Day? Carol, am I crazy here, or is this a little nuts?
More than a little nuts. And I think a lot of people aren't going to work anyway. So what the fuck's the difference, to be honest with you, at that point? So, okay, that's number one. Number two, you shouldn't be taking your kids out of school, period. This isn't a federal holiday where the school's shut, the bank's shut. Like, and honestly, if you don't buy your dumb shit for a day, the world's not going to shut down. Look what they were doing. I don't even know if you talked about this. these people that were going to Target and buying ice and returning it, I I honestly just my brain shuts down. It shuts down at the stupidity of it. It really does. You're just trying to be ignorant and look stupid, and you're proving no point whatsoever. You're wasting people's time that are going to work to try to make some money, to make a living. Um, Unbelievable.
Okay,
Unbelievable.
now wait. I totally agree with you. Now, first of all, Tony, disappointed about Tony's that new owners took down the entrance. A lot of celebrity photos. It's all gone. So new owners are changing it around, Tony. Yeah, you know what? Things have to change. But I agree with you. Boyd said it's a peaceful way of telling the government that there's some of us that aren't happy what's going on. Now, you mean by not shopping? By not sending your kids to school, so they're not learning anything that day.
Right.
And by not going to work, you're wasting a payday, or I don't know how many sick days you get or something, but that's weird. So the next day you're still not, I don't know. For one day, you're not going to shop.
Right. I get the shopping thing because, you every time you shop, you pay taxes. Taxes go to the government.
Okay,
I get it.
I'll give it a shop.
Okay,
Okay, I'll give it a shop.
Right. The shop, I give it. You don't like something, peaceful way, perfect.
Okay.
What I would love to know what we, as let's say conservatives, what are we supposed to do that we wouldn't get, hung by the toenails for, to show our disapproval? What can we do? What can people that go to work every day show their?
We don't.
How do we show that? How unhappy we are with how everything is going? You know what? We usually shut our mouths and we go to work. We pick up our big girl and boy pants. We put our boots on. We go to work and we do our day-to-day shit because we're adults and we're responsible, and we don't go and cause trouble for other people. So show your disapproval. Write your government. Go to the White House. Go to Springfield. Go to your local capitals. Go to your state capitals. Go to your local government. Write them and go protest there, because it starts there. That's where a lot of it, where you're going to start making progress with legislation and all of that.
Go to the meetings. Go to the board meetings, even in your hometown, in your neighborhood. Right. Call ICE and they can shoot somebody or beat somebody up. Okay. Well, let me ask you guys, on the people that are going to do this tomorrow, National Walkout, that means no shopping. Does that mean you can't go to a restaurant and eat something too?
Probably just stay in the house, do nothing.
So that's just stay in the house. Is that what that means?
Maybe.
Okay, so that means if you got to get a haircut that day, you can't get a haircut. So if your car is on empty and you have to put gas in it, that means you can't get gas because that's spending money to the government. Hey, if this is what makes you guys happy, God bless you. What the hell? Yeah,
go somewhere where they only take cash then. That the way the government's not going to get any of your money anyway. Okay, do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do that.
Emo says it's because these people can't sleep, so they think of how they can drive the conservative crazy. Talk to the last two white people that were murdered.
Oh, okay. I don't even look at it like that one bit. That guy, this nurse, they had a vigil for him somewhere out in Plainfield, actually. Yeah. And you know what? Nobody deserves to die, okay? A few people do deserve to die for sure, when it comes to children and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this guy, they did the vigils, and then you start hearing true facts about what this guy did, that he was going out of his way a couple weeks in advance. He had already done something, got hurt, went back, armed himself up. And I saw a post somebody posted, and just like that, I hate even using the word Democrat or liberals, but whatever, let's just say. And just like that, many liberals have no problem with a white guy with a gun. Just like that. I thought, you know what? Touche, because there you go.
Touche.
No
wrong. It's okay with a white guy, but not a black guy, right?
So it's your narrative, and you're never going to change. You see, the real idiotic radicals are never going to change.
You're right. And guys, look, it is what it is. If it's a peaceful if they think it's a peaceful thing, then God bless. Do what you got to do. Let's see. I guess that means no sex. That means no sex either. Carol, I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. Pray for me to go fast. Carol Minotti, our prayers are with you and Daniel and your family, my dear friend. Just keep strong. Keep strong.
Yeah, I'll
Ocean
come and
Spit,
visit,
little
I'm
show
sure.
about big things. Melanie Watson was on it. She played a character on Different Strokes. Obviously, I don't think she was one of the
Mm,
leads, but she
no.
dies at the age of 57 years old. Nookie or Snooky.
Yeah, from Jersey
Yeah, she
Shore.
got. Yeah, well, I don't know. Never heard of this show, but I heard she got cancer or something. So
I
our
think
prayers
she has,
go out.
yeah, I think she had, they found some cancerous cells on like her cervix or something like that, but they are very
Okay.
well known that Jersey
Okay.
Shore's been going for 20 years now. They're
Okay.
reality TV show kids, from New Jersey back in the
Okay.
day.
All right. All right. And former Vice President nominee Joe Lieberman dies at the age of 87 years old as well. They canceled this past week. They canceled that polar plunge where people
Mhm.
in Lake Michigan take their
Yeah,
clothes off, whatever they do,
yeah,
or in a
yeah.
bathing suit and they jump.
Mhm.
Now, is that insane? Now, do they do that for charity or is it just to
Yes.
do it?
No, they
So
do
it's
it
a
for
charity.
charity. Yeah, and if
Okay.
it
All
wasn't
right.
below 0, okay, but this is obviously too dangerous. But they do it
Okay.
every year to raise money. So,
So it's a charity thing. Okay,
yeah,
then I can understand it. Then I
yeah,
can
yeah,
totally understand it.
right. Mhm.
Bill Cosby, piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Jello pudding.
Mhm.
Here's a
Yeah.
guy that for years had us all fooled, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, with that goody two shoe bullshit. And this guy was the worst of the worst. Crazy. But he just admitted on an interview that he said he had 7 different Quaalude prescriptions
Yep.
to drug his women.
Why was he getting prescriptions though? What was that? What about the doctors? Why does he need Quaaludes? 7 different prescriptions for himself. Didn't anybody question that? Did a doctor,
No,
who's
you know why?
famous and
Because it's Bill Cosby. If it was me and you, we'd be arrested.
you wouldn't get the Quaaludes. You know how hard it is to get a damn generic Xanax from a doctor now? Like I used to take them to sleep. I haven't had to do that in a very long time. But you know
Yeah.
what? It's hard to even get that. It's hard to even get that. How are you getting 7 different prescriptions for Quaaludes? You know
Now,
what I mean?
mind you, this is back in the 80s, 70s,
Yeah,
80s
yeah,
when he was on. So
right.
doctors were look at Elvis's doctor, look at Michael Jackson's doctor. I mean,
Yeah,
the shit.
yeah,
The doctors were a little bit more easier. They can give away more shit. Now they're everybody's down on everybody a little bit
right,
more. They're
right.
watching a little bit more. Maybe there you go. Thank you, Boyd. Maybe Elvis gave him Dr. Nick's phone number. Yeah, good
Yeah.
point, Boyd.
I mean, these doctors
Good
didn't
point.
give a shit. They worked for these people. They're going to do whatever they had to for them.
They're
Their
going to
money.
do whatever
They
it
were getting
takes.
their money. Right, right.
Just like
Yeah.
the NFL.
Mhm.
They're always hurt. They got to give them certain medication.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s, I'm sure 80s were a lot different than it is now.
Right.
But Jeanette, how are you doing, my friend?
Hi,
Texas
Jeanette.
Roadhouse. There's a couple that went to Texas Roadhouse
Mhm.
and their bill was $300 and they tipped $13.
It happens. It happens.
But Carol, here's the thing I don't get. Why
Hmm.
13?
I honestly don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I
Is
know
it
people
because it was
argue.
right?
Yeah,
Texas Roadhouse.
I don't know, but what's the number? Why the number 13? I don't know, but I know people argue online when people post stuff to start a debate. They do it just to start a debate. But people say, why am I going to tip the same? I should tip the same amount no matter what we eat because the worker is doing just the same amount of work, but just what I'm ordering is more expensive. Now, as a very open-minded person that I am, and even being in that industry for 27 years
Yes.
myself, making money that way, I can understand that point. It's a valid point. It's a valid point. You're going to get cheaper food. The servers may be doing the same amount of work. However, you got to look at it this way too. There's a lot more involved in a fancier place, dining, fine dining, and you know what? The server does do a lot more work. They're more on top of it. They're at your table more. They're kissing your ass more. They're there all the time, making sure stuff is cleaned off the table. Like they are at your beck and call the whole time. Now,
And therefore, if you need more water or you need more bread, now I got it, and it's easy. But I think they were saying because it was Texas Roadhouse, and it was almost like they just fling it out there and whatever it is.
oh, that's
But it should be Ricky Stokes. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. It to be correct, if it was a $300 bill, it should be what, 50, $60?
yeah, 20% is 60. Some people don't tip, they tip before taxes. A lot of
Okay.
people tip before taxes, which fine too, whatever, do you. But don't 13 on a 300 is very shitty. It's very shitty, it's very insulting, and it's just people work really hard for that money. And it's just unfortunate that people go out there and they're that ignorant.
I agree with you. It's very ignorant. You know, nobody's thinking of the actual person, the man or the woman who has kids at home and has a
Yeah.
home and has a car and has payments. You know,
Mhm.
their minimum wage is bullshit.
Well, it's like
Bullshit.
$7, if that.
So,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
guys. You know,
Mhm.
and now it only happens though if their kid is in the restaurant business, or if their nephew or nieces work at the. We better give them 20%. You know, because it happens to you.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. Tony
Mhm.
says we all never know how all those celebrities actually are in real world. Yeah, you know what? If you look at down the list of celebrities who's been to some, I'm not talking about getting in trouble by DUIs or drugs or whatever,
Yeah.
divorces. I'm talking about when they're doing this shady shit, the child stuff and the sexual
Yeah.
abuse and all that
Mhm.
stuff. You know, just because you're a celebrity, think you can get whoever you want. It doesn't work that way, especially now these days. People are more, and there are those people that just say, hey, he did molest me, or he did a rape, or he did that for the cash. I got it. There's some out there that just do that. I got it.
Yeah.
A little crazy. All right, let's see. This is Arizona Valley teacher Sarah Short punched a 5th grader in the face during a class argument. A 10-year-old.
Ooh. Ugh. A teenager I could see. No, no, I mean, it depends on the situation. It depends on the situation for sure. Were they all fighting and she got in the middle and accidentally hit
And I
somebody?
I tried to find a story. It wouldn't give me why they fought. They just told me what the lady's name was, where it was, and why she hit him. So, wait, Albert just said something. Albert, my friend here from Ron Onesti organization there. Cosby had a PhD.
Like in real life?
In real life? Or is this not? He played a doctor on the TV show.
Yeah,
if he had it in real life, then he can probably write his own prescriptions, correct?
Yep. No, not just that. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Wow. Interesting, Albert. Interesting. Jill, absolutely. I'm fine dining restaurant servers work so hard for their money. I know back when I was a server for 20 some years, we worked hard. I love it. Yeah. It's a tough job. It's a tough job. Okay. So, and here, sleazy people we're talking about, not only celebrities. How about this place called Reflections Spa? You hear about this? This is in Hinsdale. The guy's name is Jason Spencer. The owner's 51 years old. He was caught. He's arrested for hidden cameras in the spa. 60 victims they have on videotape.
Oh my!
See, this is what these sick bastards, right?
Yes, it freaks me out. I'm so afraid to go into these even bathrooms. Sometimes public bathrooms. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, you have to pull your pants down to go to the bathroom. It freaks me out. I think about that sometimes. I really do. When you're
but wait a minute, that's something. What can you actually see? Now let's look. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm a woman. Just say.
Yeah.
Either your pants are down, your skirt's up. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna put your legs. What are you fucking seeing, you sick fucks?
Right. Exactly. But in a spa. Well, I mean, still, what are you going to see? But you're going to see a woman probably get fully unclothed. Like if it's a massage, look at a massage room, you take everything off, you get under the sheets, you pull them over you. Yeah, I don't know. I think about that stuff and it freaks me out thinking, what if there's like a little pinhole, a hole somewhere and there's a camera? It's just.
What about, remember, but the guy got arrested at Hooters? Wasn't it Hooters that he had a camera in the girls' dressing room before they came in and changed into their uniforms? What about if you go to a tanning salon? Right. What about, like I told you that story when my buddy got married in Las Vegas, off
Yep.
the strip.
Oh, yeah.
And they went back 10 years later to that room and they watched porn and they watched them on the TV having sex.
Oh my God. Oh my, like such a nightmare. That's if I had actually, this is a real sicko thing to say, but if I had a great body, I'd be like, whatever. So you saw me
Oh, then
naked.
you don't-
I'd give a shit. Be like, here, enjoy it, you sicko, because you're not touching me and I don't even know you're looking. But the way I look, the way I feel about myself and I'm naked, I'm like, oh God, I would literally like probably kill somebody if I found out they did it to me and put it out
well,
somewhere. There'd be some.
yeah, well, look, it's crazy. Like Jill, okay, Jill just said something. It's a Pilates studio or in a
Oh.
Pilates studio. Okay, so
Mm.
anything where
That's-
you have to change from your
Yep.
dress clothes, your
Right.
work clothes into an outfit to work out, these lockers, whatever
What
they
a sick-
are,
what
there's
a-
some sick people in this world.
Mhm.
Oh, so
Yep.
Albert did say, yeah, he did have a PhD. Cosby did have a PhD.
Okay. Well,
Thank you, Albert. Thank you. That explains a little bit there. Remember the song "We Didn't Start the Fire"? Ba, 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 ba. Dumb song by Billy Joel. Can't stand it. But anyway, he names 59 people, and Bridget Bardot just died. So right now there's only 3 people still alive out of those 59. Benjamin Goetz, whoever that is, Bob Dylan, and Chubby Checker out of the 59.
okay.
Interesting, if you look at the numbers. All right, question here, Carol. One place in Chicago from your childhood that's no longer there, but you miss and wish it was there. David, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome.
From my childhood, I would have to be something having to do with food, probably for me. We used to go to like, remember I told you Arthur Treacher's, and then there was
Yeah.
just places when we went as a family. I think I had some good memories with stuff when you were younger. And there were some amusement parks. There was an amusement park too. Is it up
Adventureland?
north? Which one?
Kittyland?
Yeah,
Kittyland?
maybe Kittyland, maybe something like that. You know, we used to go to do stuff like that from my childhood. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, Kittyland, I remember. I live right down the street from it in Elmwood Park, about 10 minutes from there. But if it was that, we used to hang out at a place called the Golden Bear on North Avenue. It was like a Denny's, but I missed some of that childhood I can remember. I don't remember a lot of it from my childhood.
Yeah.
But, and then there was the Sacred Heart Cemetery. There you go, boy. That's a good one. Hanging and Banging says Kittyland. The place I missed the most is a clothes store. It was called Changes on Harlem Avenue. This guy had the best collared shirts, the best pants, the best jackets, the best shoes. The problem is every time you went in there, you had to get born again because he wanted to born everybody. So you had to do the whole prayer every time. Expensive stuff, but Changes, Baccarat. When they had, even when Men's Warehouse first opened, they used to have all the bowling type shirts. I love the soprano type shirts that I wear in the summer. And none of that's, it's out of style now, or you get them online. They're popular everywhere else except for the 9-to-5 modern guy with the brown shoes and no socks, and you have floods on with a suit. What's wrong with these people?
That's the style. Listen, tight, tapered legs in men's suits now is very much in style. Gianni loves it now that this kid's lost like 70 pounds. He wanted to see himself slim and slender. And he's like, please buy me a suit like that. And I did. And he looked so good in it. But yeah, the no socks thing with the short, I can handle tapered leg, but the no socks with the shoes and
with the dress shoes. Yeah.
It drives me nuts, but it's the
guys, if you look,
style.
yeah, it's crazy, Carol. If you're looking for a good place, I don't know where you bought the suit at, but K&G.
Oh,
K&G in Downers Grove, you can get a suit for $100. I mean, it is really
cool.
Thank you for
telling me that.
You can look at check it out. Let's name some places. City Slickers, I remember that. House of Italian Shoes on Harlem Avenue. My grandparents had Carrara shoes, Montegatini shoes on Harlem Avenue for many years. Wow. There you go, Boyd. Yeah, the Lansky type shirts, which I wear all the time. Yeah, you're right. I still love those shirts. Absolutely. So, yeah, missing those great places. Interesting stuff. Hey guys, you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. It's time for the JRC Ace Hardware Minute. It's the weather for January 29th, folks. It's 13 degrees out there. Feels like -5, 47% humidity, 6-mile-an-hour winds. It's a little cold out there, and there's a little sun. But be careful if you're out there, especially the guys who work out there. Watch out for your pets. It's still cold. And that's brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware Minute. Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace. All right, Carol,
I got a question for you. After you do this one, I got a question for you.
No, go ahead.
Want me to go? Okay, so here's the thing. I've been talking with a lot of men and women about this lately, and I know one of my friends said, well, just go by yourself somewhere. And I said, I don't have any problem going by myself to a restaurant or a bar. If it's a nicer bar, I mean, I don't think I'd go sit at some neighborhood bar where it's all a bunch of dudes that I don't know and by myself. But restaurant bars, nicer places, like you said, you go to the movies alone. You have no problem doing that, right?
No.
I don't have a problem going to a restaurant or a bar alone and going and sitting and having a drink of wine or whatever and have an appetizer. But what do men think about what I want to know, like what perception men may have of women if they see them alone. I'm curious, like what they think, because I don't care. I do it in a minute because I can talk to people next to me or not, or, start a conversation with a stranger, with anybody. But what is the perception, I wonder, from men, like seeing women alone? Like,
to me, if you're looking at it from my opinion, I never dawned on me. It depends if you're sitting sometimes and they want to get out of the house. Mm-hmm. They want to have something nice to eat. Mm-hmm. Like you said, why you have to rely on somebody to go out, want to go see a movie? How about some people that might go to unwind after work? They're still in their work clothes. They want to have a drink before they go back to They were just talking about this on Gutfeld, one of my favorite shows on Fox. Mm-hmm. They were talking about men and women when they're working all day long and they come home, and then there's that 20 minutes where the husband will be in his car out in front of the house, or a woman will be out in front of the house, even on their phone, and they're before they go inside. Mm-hmm. It's almost like they want to take care of all this bullshit off their phone, so that once they get inside, they can spend time with family. Right?
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If a woman wants to go out by herself, or maybe she's looking to play the field, maybe she's looking to see what's out there. Maybe you never know.
Yeah, I don't judge. I'm saying I've seen some very well put together, beautiful, even at some of your shows, because there's nicer places. They go sit at the bar and they're enjoying their drink. And if a man comes up to them, fine. I mean, whatever. But the thing is I even think, I wonder, maybe they're on business or they're just hanging out doing their thing. And if they end up meeting someone and talking to someone, it's just nice to get out. Because there was a long time before I met Gina, I went to your stuff alone all the time. I did. And then I started to get to know people. I mean, I knew you, obviously it was a show, but I felt weird going alone, because then you're like, who do I sit with? Who do I, you feel a little bit like a loner at first. And then you start meeting people and, becoming friends or, creating, build a rapport. But I can see where it's uncomfortable sometimes, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I enjoy my alone time, to be honest with you, and just sitting and. Did you see what Boyd wrote?
Or which one? Overactive libido.
No. But maybe they're wondering if anybody's noticing their Adam's apple. No, I don't have a big Adam's apple.
That's a good one. Good point, Boyd. Good point. That's what I was telling Carlo and all my friends, Jeff, everybody, guys, check the Adam's apple.
Right. And the hands. The hands? The hands. Right. How big are they?
I want to say hello to my dear friend, Cheryl Riccio. Cheryl, how are you doing out there? You and Tony, I know you lost your son, Anthony, and our prayers go out to the Riccio family. And Cheryl, I hope you guys, and Amara, I hope you guys are all doing well. Great to see you. If you see an old movie, you see women alone in bars. Yeah, they're cigar. They sit back.
Right.
Whatever.
I don't know what to do with myself. I don't smoke. Well, you can't smoke in restaurants anymore, right?
Well, they vape. They vape.
you sip your little martini or whatever. But like, so I don't know why these things keep coming up, because I don't look up anything for single people. I don't, I swear to God. But these memes keep coming up, and they crack me up, probably because I save them and I, and I laugh at them.
Yeah.
So then now more come up. This is so funny. This one says, and I relate. I'm so single. When they ask for an emergency contact now, I've just been putting Jesus down.
No, that's good. That's good.
And the other one is, I've been single so long. Somebody asked who I was with, and I said Verizon.
See, that's good.
It's funny.
It's and don't feel sad if guys and girls, I knew a couple guys like that. They wouldn't come out someplace because they didn't want to be alone, or they want to be the fifth wheel or the third wheel.
Yeah.
Guys, girls, the only way you're going to meet people, get out of the house.
Yeah. And that's my nickname.
People.
My nickname is third wheel, fifth wheel, seventh wheel. Listen, just 2 + 2 + 2, add an extra one. That's my name now. It's okay. I promise you. It's okay.
Just go out and have some fun. Get away, drop the remote off the couch, and come on out and have some fun.
Yes.
I mean, it works.
Yes.
The average person has 80 a daily dose of cute. This was right at the beginning of 2026. The average person has sex 89 times a year. This is going to be one hell of a week.
Amen, brother. Amen to that. I'm in big trouble.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Remember, this sent in Michael DeStefano sent this in. Remember, having sex on a regular basis helps your memory alive. I wish you all a great 2016.
Yeah.
There's some good ones in here. Good ones.
That's good.
This is the best too. You will inspire someone. You will inspire some and annoy others.
Mm-hmm.
Do it anyway.
That's what I'm doing right now. I know I'm annoying some people, but I have to persist. I have to. So I know I'm probably annoying some people, but at the end, it's going to work out in my favor. You're a Capricorn. I know Gina and I always looking up Capricorn and Virgo stuff, right? Because we became so close so quickly, and we do. We have a good friendship. So I remembered you are a Capricorn, and listen to this. It says Virgo and Capricorn, friendship and business compatibility. Okay. For Virgos and Capricorns, it says their shared earth sign sensibilities mean that Virgo and Capricorn are excellent friends. Either they're the work hard, play hard type, or they simply work super hard, perhaps teaming up on launching a shared business as a side gig. To other signs, Virgos and Capricorns, feedback can sometimes seem overly critical, but these two know that it comes from a good place. Besides, they welcome the opportunity to improve. I think that's really good.
I think so too. I'm always trying to improve in a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And we are both hard workers. There's a lot of us are out there that are hard workers.
Yeah.
We like to work, but we also like our downtime too.
Yes.
And when you're downtime, sometimes you don't want to do anything. When you're working, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I know what you're saying, but it makes a lot of sense, man. Very, very cool. I like that. Jeff Hunt, I love Jeff with those IE pictures.
Did he send you the picture? Did he
just sent me? I didn't get a chance to look at it yet, but he just sent me.
It's a good one. It's a good one of you. He sent it. You're gonna love it.
I will definitely take a look at that. Thank you, Jeff. Carol, what do you think of this? Americans now carry over $6,500 in credit card debt. Total hits $1.2 trillion.
I thank God I'm not a credit card user. I never was. And look, I could see where I would love to, because you could get what you want when you want it. But then you end up paying 3 times as much for something. You know what? That bothers me. I paid off a credit card. It took me 8 years to pay off some dumb, like something that was $2,500. I probably paid $6,000 for it. Do you know what I mean? Over the course of years, paying $25 a month. So I have one credit card. That's it. One.
Me too.
And it's like $3,000 on it. Maybe that's the highest.
And we put everything on it.
So that's good.
So,
That's good.
you know, 8 grand, 10 grand, whatever it is a month, and we just pay off.
Yes.
And you have to. And that's
Yes.
how it works. But also
Mhm.
for taxes, for
Yes.
me,
Mhm.
it itemizes everything. So write off, gas, haircut,
Yeah.
this and blah, 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 nails or whatever, clothes, whatever. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
I
yeah,
like
it's important. But
Yeah.
interesting about that, it does
Mhm.
make a lot of sense with
Mm.
these credit cards these days. She finally said yes, Carol. She finally said yes after her boyfriend proposed 43 times in 7 years. The
Oh,
tattoo artist called Luke Winthrop reportedly proposed to her partner Sarah 43 times over 7 years, pulling out the big gesture along the way, trips, dinners, the whole movie script before she finally said yes. Proposal that got yes was at Greenwich, London, where Luke calling her the center of the world. Is this insane? Is she settling?
I mean, how many years did you say? How many
7.
years?
7
Okay,
years.
I mean, if you don't know after 7 years, a person just doesn't. I don't think they would want to get married. They were probably. She waited just long enough to see if anything better was going to come along. This is like how people make plans nowadays. If somebody says, "I'll let you know," or "I'm not sure," that just means I'm sorry. They're waiting for something better. If anything
Yep.
comes along, just be honest and say, "No, you know what? Maybe, but I need to find out if some other plans are going to pan out first." Just be honest, because you know when someone's doing that type of technique, right? It's kind of a blow off technique, or you're going to be the last choice. Okay, if you can
Absolutely.
deal with that, deal with it. If not, at least be honest.
Yeah. Hi, Felix Greco. What's up, Felix? Yeah, you're right. General, what's up? He should have moved on. It's crazy. Nuts. 20-year-old lottery winner rejects. Now, wow. Now, this is, this is not a bad idea. The 20-year-old lottery winner rejects $1 million in favor of $1,000 weekly payment for life. So he didn't take,
Okay.
Brenda did not take the whole 1 million,
Mhm.
instead took $1,000 a week for life.
There's nothing wrong with it depending on their lifestyle, because some people, if they get that mill, it's going to be gone in 2 years.
Yeah.
Some people, if you have a gambling, listen, you see people lose it all on gambling, or if
Yep.
they have any sort of addiction, getting all that money at once, I think you're screwed. So I think that's not, I think it's smart.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the tax is on if you win $1 million. I don't know how much tax they take anyway if you do end up winning the lottery. Peter Prado, you have a good day, brother. Hope you're well. Oh, there's Richie. Richie from Seventh Heaven. Him and the boys were on WGN yesterday. You guys rocked it out. Of course, we finished our great cruise on the MSC World America. Richie, she's in trouble. She missed the cruise. Get in your room. No TV. We'll see you at dinner. Waiting for an apology. Ha! Okay.
Who's that for?
Wait,
that
wow.
for?
Yes, who's that for, Richie? Who's that for? Okay. Anyway, Richie and Mary from NTD Vacations and Seventh Heaven, they will be announcing the next cruise very shortly. We hear it's going to be in January 2027. So go to Mary at ntdvacations.com and get on that mailing list and give you more information. It's going to be, this one will be better than ever. Every year it's better and better. Richie says got her. So, okay. Got her for her. She's
For
in
her,
trouble.
for me, is it me that's in trouble because I missed the cruise?
Wait. She's in trouble. You missed the cruise. No TV. We'll see you at dinner. Waiting for an apology.
Oh, God.
She never
I'm
made
in
it. She's grounded. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go.
Hey, if you could get me and my kids on the next cruise, Richie, I'll be your I can be your pick girl. I'll be your pick girl. You can get us on the cruise next year.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. Our good buddy Richie from Seventh Heaven, WGN yesterday. Great job. Hoffman. I'm sorry. Florida man sues Outback Steakhouse for $50,000 after falling through the toilet. Did you hear this story?
No.
Florida man is using the Outhouse Steakhouse allegedly shattered when he was using it, leaving him with serious permanent injuries. The lawsuit accused the restaurant of negligence. Was he heavy? It doesn't say a heavy set man. It just says a Florida man using Outback Steakhouse after toilet allegedly shattered while he was using it, leaving him in serious permanent injuries.
Oh. He's still going to win. It doesn't matter if he was heavy or not. You're going to get something out of it. It broke. He got hurt. It's part of your insurance at a restaurant. I mean, if somebody gets hurt at your place, you're screwed. You're paying.
50,000. Okay. This is a great, there you go. You're taking Jeff's spot, Richie said. You're taking Jeff's job. So there you go. You got it there. Oh my God. Drug dealers get longer sentences. Guys, listen to this. Drug dealers get longer sentences in prison than child molesters. People ask for drugs. No child asked to be molested. Save our children.
Yep.
You believe this, ladies and gentlemen, what we're talking about?
Yep.
And they were someone just posted that Donald Trump's wife's movie got pulled off the theaters already. Who owns Hollywood? Woke.
How?
Pulled it off the theaters already. Well, you know what? Even Netflix are saying now any movie that comes out after 14 days, they want it on Netflix. They want it out of the theaters. So
wow. Okay.
I haven't seen the movie. I don't know anything about it. I know it came out. I didn't see it.
Right,
but I'm just talking about this child molesters. And I was talking to even Richie. Richie was telling me about this too, and a couple of other people have told me this about these pamphlets and stuff that they're showing in school and then showing this nudity kind of crap. I mean, this is crazy what they're doing to our kids, ladies and gentlemen.
School board meetings, guys, go to Springfield. I've already talked to somebody, state legislators. I spoke with them, and I don't know if I told you, they invited, one of them invited Gianni to come out and talk to in session to talk to the legislators about the bullying stuff, but the other stuff about what they're allowing in the schools, that's going to be at the state level in a big way. Parents have to know if these books or whatever, if they're handing things out, the school should be very much liable. Something needs to be sent out to parents during registration. Like if you are okay with them handing out this or that. Like I registered my daughter for her freshman year the other day, and the questions in there were very different than what I was used to. It's been a while since I had to register for high school, but like some of the stuff that came up was, what's the name they go by? This is to the parent, which is fine. Whatever. But what I'm saying is they should also, it asks you if you're okay with them seeing, taking assessments like surveys. But see, I didn't know what kind of survey that is. And I have a question. I want to know, but I know in my daughter's district, it's not like that, which I'm grateful that her district isn't like that. But it scares me because I'm like, what kind of questionnaires are they going to distribute? I don't know what kind of questionnaire it is.
And Richie he showed me a video of him actually going to school board meetings. Here you go. Richie just posted something on his page, district2020.com. Click on the word here. This is just some of the hundreds of books in the schools, in the libraries.
Yes.
And they're letting them. And Richie, I've seen the video. He showed me when I was at his house. He showed me Richie asking these teachers or people on the panel on the school board, what is this stuff doing in our library?
They don't answer.
Our school?
They
don't know
what
to say.
They don't know. They don't have to answer you. That's the bullshit. So you're going there to be a public comment, right? Most of the time you're at the very end of their 3-hour meeting. This happened to me many times. You sit there 3 hours, you go up to speak. They give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes is how much our voices are worth for our kids. They give you 3 minutes, and you know what? They do not have to answer you. What the fuck's the point? They don't have to answer you. They don't have to say a word. These people are sitting up there, and I believe they're elected. They got to be elected. The school board.
It's your school board.
If you're an elected official, you should have to answer these people's questions. You should have to, if you got elected, you should have to answer people's questions. You know what I mean? Because that's bullshit. They just sit there. When I would go, some of them would sit there on their phone. Some of them, I'll never forget the certain ones. They were looking down. I don't know how I didn't literally lose my shit and attack one of them. Like, because you just have to sit.
Well, you can't anymore. You can't. Oh, God forbid. Wait, Carol, God forbid you attacked one of those.
Oh, right. But that's what I'm saying. We keep our cool because we know what's going to happen to us. But people are standing in front of tanks fucking tankers that are here trying to like get the scum out of our the scum out of our neighborhoods, not the good people, the ones they're arresting that have rap sheets a mile long, that have done things to children. If you are against that, you should be arrested too. Period. Because
I agree.
you're a
We
sicko.
talked about this over and over. Some people are going to like it, some people are not.
I don't
When you
care.
are getting paid to cause problems and protest, and a violent protest, and you're getting paid by this, then you're treason to our country. And I
Yeah.
don't care what it is. And most, Richie said, the problem is the school board when it comes to
is.
these books and these literature packages, whatever the hell they are. Most citizens do not vote. Some people don't vote. A lot of people do not vote.
Yeah.
Lot
And if you don't have
of
kids
vote.
in
Absolutely
school,
right.
the problem is if you don't have kids in school, it kind of falls by the wayside. Because if your kids are older or whatever, but they don't realize from a young age, Richie, I will go to any school board meeting you want. Like I said, I am definitely going to go that way at some point.
Yeah.
And speak at Springfield. If this woman, I start to get to know these state legislators more, and at the state level, I have no problem going, because enough's enough and something has to change. It has to change. But people are afraid to go.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of good stuff there, Richie. Of course, Richie Huffer from Seventh Heaven. Like I said, it's a very good topic. It's very important. Boyd said, and those people called Proud Boys. Okay. Well, all right. Like I said, when we talk about certain stuff, we're going to get different people's different views, and we got to respect everybody's views. I understand where you're coming from. Guys, unfortunately, it is 1:01, and we're coming at the end of the hour. A couple things don't forget tonight. Positano is in Oak Brook with Lisa P. and Double T. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, Big Sammy's in Plainfield. A couple new places coming up. February 7th will be at Gusto's in Glenview. On the 12th, we'll be at Chez Paul Rooftop in Arlington Heights on the 12th. Valentine's Day, Impact Fuel Room, Ocean's Rat Pack show with the live band. Sold out, folks. Sold out Valentine's Day. On the 21st of February, Taverna. On the 28th, Rookies. On the 7th of March will be at Johnny Cab's Burridge for the very first time. And then the 21st of March will be at 218 Distillery in Highwood. A lot of fun. We can respect views, but not all the shakes on children's mental health. You're right. I respect everybody's views, but when it comes to screwing around with kids, there is no views.
Right.
Right here, folks. There
Right.
is no views. When it comes to touching kids and child molesting and sex trafficking with children, there is no views. There is no side. Well, what if? What if? There is no if. Case closed with that.
No.
All right, guys, birthdays. For Thursday, January 29th, Paul Kantner from Jefferson Starship. Tom Selleck, 81 years old. Bernadette Peters, 77. Tommy Saffields, oh yeah, would have celebrated a birthday. Sharon McLaughlin, a musician, 58 years old. Joey Fatone, what band was he in?
Yeah, he was one of the boys' bands, either In Sync or the boys.
New Kids
Backstreet
or
Boys.
Backstreet Boys? Joey Fatone,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think Backstreet Boys.
Believe it or not, remember Ernie and Bert from Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Ernie is 57 years old. Hey, Bert. 57 years old. 100 years to the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. And, of course, Hakeem Olajuwon used to be with the Houston Rockets in basketball, celebrating a birthday, and Thomas Stonewall Jackson celebrating a birthday, guys. Tomorrow, live from Los Angeles, California, Nick and Phyllis Hodges from the Grammy Awards. That's right. They're going to be live at the Grammys because Nick is a Grammy voter. So he's doing it for the very first time. Nick and Phyllis Hodges tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, it's been a great hour. But before that, you know what it's talking about. We're talking about Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. A lot of good stuff happening. Save on all, save on all supplies when you need on your next paint project. Buy one, get one, $50 off, 50% off. On Clark and Kensington or Royal Paint, select Ace paint kits, including tray, brush, and rollers. Select Frog Tape, painter's tape, and see in-store ad for coupons, 25% off one regular price item under $50 or $12.50 off any item over $50. And President's Day coming up between February 3rd and February 16th. One item only, Wild Birdseed, a 22-pound bag for $16. You can't beat that. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. My good buddy Danny Mazzi from Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local. 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Guys, tonight, Positano's, Double T, Tony Toto, Lisa P. It's going to be a lot of fun here tonight, 7 o'clock. Hope you guys come out and join us. And remember, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. Be kind to everybody, folks. And if you're offended with anything on this show or anything other show you see on podcast or television, change the channel. But just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. But it's important to be kind to one another. And we know Laura and Carol got something going to be cooking in the books coming in, going to be taking over my Wednesday slot, something about for women. So it's going to be very, very cool coming up soon. And also our 6th year anniversary for Ocean's Pit. Now, we did it last year for our 5th at Village. Looks like we're going to go back there. We're coming up with a date in March, so we'll keep you posted on that. Guys, Ringo Starr says peace and love. And thank you all for watching. Carol, thank you so much on the South Side. Guys, have a good one. Keep warm. Nick Sahaj is the piano man. Take us out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you later, everybody. And congratulations again to Tony and Ange, our brand new grandson. Our second one, Dominic Vincent. All right. God bless everybody.